weeks of demonstrations, students will soon hear the fate of tuition fees after Labour triggered a vote in the House of Commons that may threaten the fabric of the coalition. The Labour motion will lack the weight to oppose higher fees, but is calling for a white paper to explain the details of the bill before a vote in Parliament. I attended a question and answer session at King's College London to see if Simon Hughes, Deputy Leader of the Liberal Democrats, could explain his party's position.
We had a discussion as to whether we could have the white paper first. There will be a government statement of policy before any vote on fees. That will elaborate on what the government already announced. So people will have an idea of the general direction, quite a lot of the details. You're right to say not everything will have been set out. For practical reasons, I'm told we have to do it this way around.
With reports stating that almost two-thirds of graduates will pay more for a degree than ever before, pressure is being placed on government to consider their decision very carefully. I talked to the King's College Union President, who was disappointed by the government's steamroller tactics.
A white paper will provide the opportunity to provide that platform and will give some grounding to any sort of discussion about an increase in tuition fees. So for me, the white paper must come first, the discussion must come first. And indeed, it shouldn't stop at a white paper. I think events like tonight show the importance of politicians reaching out to their local constituents and speaking to students. So even if the government announced a white paper now, I'd still be disappointed. Conversations still need to take place between student leaders, students on the ground, local community, general public and politicians before any sort of white paper or vote comes into fruition.
With the government reluctant to publish a white paper before the vote, more protests from students seems inevitable. Following a speech to gospel students,
student demonstrations of recent weeks.
I think they've been a very, very important indication, not just of student opinion, but of opinion over a wide range of society, pensioners, people losing their benefits, people losing their jobs and so on. And I think the students have taken a lead, and we've got to work this together. All the people who are affected have got to work together, make it a genuine solidarity movement.
With a final decision likely to be made by the end of December, Liberal Democrat MPs will have to decide whether to honour their pledge made to students or to toe the government line. And finally, how are you going to vote?
The answer is, ask me the day before and I'll tell you. You know that I've answered these guys here. I'm listening, talking, happily engaging with people from Goldsmiths as well as King's and the LSE and elsewhere. But also, I'm also working with my colleagues because I'm the Deputy Leader of the team in Parliament. And I have to try to make sure we all come to the best decision, not just yours truly.
As the date of the vote looms ever closer and the demonstrations become more frequent, the pressure for the government to discuss tuition fees in Parliament seems to be building. Tom Middleton, East London Today.